Good evening. Got some images stamped up, ready to color. I think maybe I'll do that first. Anybody hanging out? Let's see. How's everybody doing? I know there's people here. Hello, Tamara. How are you? Let's see. How many people are going to hang out? Hello, Ramona. How are you? Hi, Melanie. I just had a very quick supper. So tonight is our Bookish Hangout featuring our brand new all booked stamp set, the paper pad that was part of the bundle, and then all the ephemera that was also part of the bundle. So my goal is to try to use a little bit of everything in a layout tonight. Ready to forget about the day and get crafty. That sounds perfect. I did stamp up, hi Maria, I did stamp up a couple of the images. I might color them up really quickly to use as ephemera. So I might do that. I haven't got a complete idea of what I'm going to do because, like, I'm thinking a lot of you are readers just like me. But some of you might not be. So some of you might want to just do a single page in your book. So I've got a new book here started. I think I'm going to do it in here. However, oh yes, I read about that, Melanie, that you got a new stove. Here is, now for those of you who are new, Ramona, I don't know if you saw this one layout that we did. I was looking back because I knew we had done a book layout theme. And we used the stamp set. It's sold out. We don't have it anymore, but it's called Reading is Lit. And if there are enough people interested, I could get a restock, but it's like, there's like, the minimum is like 42. So this is part of the bookshelves stencil that we have. It's a layering set of stencils. So you can make different size shelves. You can do different stacks of books. There's a couple of different plants that you can do. And this one we made a little pocket and we did my fave authors. And I, of course, had a lot of authors. So I did some extras. Yeah. So, and there's room to add more. So this is one type of, yes, he sure did, Melanie. He sure did post about it. So I might pull this one out because I really like the little accessory stamps. I love the bookmark. There's a little heart that I might use as an icon. I love this stack of books with the plant. Hi, Margie. Right, like here. So I might use something like that. There's some great sentiments in here too. I pulled out some different inks that might go with the papers. The, what's it called again? Bookish, yeah, by Echo Park. And so the colors that I pulled out to use, if you have them, mostly Melon. This is Blue Bay or Bubbly Blue might work too. Yummy Yellow. I think actually Luscious Lemon would be better, but it's so light that you have to make sure that that you're using it with a platform so you can do it a couple times over top. And I think I'll probably be using what do you call these things? Stamp blocks. So yay, that's awesome, Michelle. And then the other color is Original Olive. So those are the colors that I pulled out. And I pulled out some markers to maybe color up a couple. I did want, now some people have been asking to see my book journal again. So I'm a book reader. That's one of my big hobbies. So this is my journal and I keep track of all the books I read, and I track my reading every day and all that. So this is definitely something you can use, this stamp set, all these papers and ephemera you can use to make something like this if you wanted to. But I decided for today we'll just go with like an individual list because not everybody is into that. But this is my book journal that I use daily with a title page. I keep track of the books that I read. So I've read 11 so far this year, and I keep track of the genre and whether they are physical, ebooks, or audiobooks. We made these ahead of time. My friend Carrie and I made these when we were at the cottage. So we made these pages back in October. This is like my Goodreads tracking challenge. This is my daily, what I read daily, like how many pages. So I keep track of that every year. Best of the year. So these are things that you can totally do with this stamp set. You know, some of these different pages. I didn't have this stamp set, obviously, when I made these pages, but you could totally use this and the Reading is Lit stamp set to make these kinds of pages, different challenges, author challenge, like I like to keep track of the new authors that I read. We made up our own bingo challenge. Oh, and we also have, for those of you that don't know, we have a Krafty Book Buds Facebook group, and so we just, you know, it's totally casual, and we just put up one prompt per month. So January's was a book you meant to read last year, so everybody can just read whatever they want. It's not a book club where we like all say we're going to read one book and then meet up and talk questions and blah blah blah. That's boring. We want to be able to include everyone. So our prompt for February was a pink or red cover or a romance. Sometimes we give you a couple of options. So I haven't decided what we're going to do for March yet. But all of these things you can easily use this stamp set to make. This stamp here, this book, the single book, I stamped it up somewhere right here. It fits if you have a portable printer, like I have so it's like this size. I have a portable printer. It's an HP Sprocket. Some people have the Canon Ivy, and it prints out 2x3, like, so it's like 2x3 size sticker photos, and then you cut them in quarters, and they fit in there, or they're a little bit, you could trim it down a bit if you wanted, but they do fit in there, so you could use those for keeping track of the books that you're reading or wherever you want to stick it. So like this, you know, you could totally use that image for those as well. So I gotta get caught up. So, but for those of you that are like, you know, you just you're a reader, but you know, you're not going to have a whole journal about it. That's just crazy. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a list. Now, I suggested, because one thing I didn't do in my journal was make a TBR list. So does everybody know what a TBR list is? You could totally make a list of your favorite authors, a list of your favorite books, a list of your favorite books by genre. You could, you know, make a ton of different kinds of lists or layouts having to do with books. You could do quotes, all sorts of bookish quotes that you wanted to do, if you keep track of those kind of things. Hi, Lori. So I think what I should do is color up a couple of these first, because I want to have them available to use as ephemera, if I so choose. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly, let's see. I'm going to use this as scrap, and I pulled out a couple of different, see, that's good. And was it this one? It's like a peachy color, but how does it dry? Oh yeah, that's the kind of rusty color. I think this is the green. And then this is the yellow. Yep, that'll do. Yes, it does dry later. It does dry down a bit. So that's good. Is this too light? So how's everybody? Oh, yeah, that's like a taupey color. And I know that's in here somewhere. Okay. All right, we're going to go with those. Okay. Oh, see. How did I do that? Some ink splashed out of my, maybe when I took the marker, the lid off. So these are just Ohuhu markers that I'm going to color with. Nothing fancy. I'm not doing any like, you know, fancy shading or anything. I don't think. I want to get some color down. Did anybody else make any lists or get your supplies out from the bundle? I know there's people here. Ooh, what color? Let's do yellow in here. I'm just going to color. Should I zoom in more? Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to really see my old lady hands. You've been battling. Oh, there's so much of that. I'm so sorry, Lori. So many people have been sick lately. I've been dealing with what I'm hoping is just really bad allergies. Like I'm hoping it doesn't, you know how sometimes if you have allergies, it sometimes turns into a cold sinus infection. I'm really hoping it does. Hello, Jennifer. Let's see. I'm just really throwing stuff at the wall here. I don't know what's going to work. I kind of like that. Brooks just got over a double ear infection. My mom has shingles. It's just party time for our family. What about you guys? I'm hoping everybody is staying fairly healthy. I mean, it's hard when the weather is so crummy and it's not like you can really go and hang it out outside or open up the house and, you know, Journal? Yes, exactly. My mom just, and like my mom talked to her doctor yesterday and said, I've got this, like she described it, and it's like on her face and it's right near her eye. And he said, yeah, you need to get to the emergency ASAP because if you get shingles in your eye, apparently you could lose your sight. So we got her right over there. Okay, does anyone else have those cracks in your thumbs at the edge of the fingernail from dry weather and it hurts like a cinema? That's me. I can't hold a pencil without. Oh, that sucks. I don't have it that bad. Now, some of these little circles are open. Some of them are too tiny and like they close, like the stamp couldn't make a hole in the middle of them, but I am going to just dot some of them with a little bit of the green. Oops. We don't have that, Tamara, but Al gets the cracks on his thumbs, like in his skin, when it's like cold out, because of this stupid weather. I don't know if you can even see this. But, okay, there's that one. Now we should try a different color combo. Your hubby has that. It's terrible. Sister-in-law had eye shingles. Oh, good. That's good to know. Hi, Linda. Yes, yeah. It's it was like around her eye and then on her nose. And this morning or today, she messaged me, and it's all up her forehead now too. So, but she did have the vaccination, so hopefully she gets it to a lesser degree than she could have. Let's do yellow in the middle. Oops, I colored over. Okay, let's do the green on this. It's nice and dark. Your daughter gets awful cracks in her fingers. Yes. Yes, when she plays the guitar and she draws and yep. Sucks. How's everybody's day been? Melanie, what are you up to? Where are you in your schedule? And how are you liking your new stove? Okay. Then I have this tan color. Should I do the tan? Or should I do... I have like a brick red for this color. Cracks in fingers. Try a skin treatment that goes on like nail polish. New skin. Oh. It's a learning curve. Back to work tomorrow. Yes. Yes, I did. Sorry to disrupt your cooking. What are you making? She's like, Kim, I'm making. Quit asking me questions. I'm cooking. Chicken Alfredo, yum. I'm on my way. I love this stamp set. I love the glasses. So hopefully I can cut them out as well. Okay, let's see, should I bother? Yeah, I really kind of wanna. What's everybody watching? Ooh, Melanie, are you gonna be able to watch Survivor tomorrow night? I don't even know, like, is it like I'm assuming it'll be like a 2-hour premiere. Some tips are really good for teeny tiny areas and some are not, and this one is not. get to barely touch it. Okay, now let's try, I'm going to try this tan color for one of the glasses. Now, what do you guys color? How do you color the lens of the glasses? Like, I want to put glossy accents on them afterwards, but I'm trying to think, do I do like a really light blue? Do I do like streaks across it? What say you? I'll match your Alfredo with chicken stir fry and egg white noodles. Oh, guys. No fair. I would like a red pair of glasses, but I'm really afraid that they're going to bleed. Or like, not bleed, but I will be too heavy-handed. Oh, I'm going to take my other cap off too, so that I don't blur, it doesn't blob, I think is the word. I cut it out so it was like real life. How on earth did you cut out the middle? You're very talented. I used to have red glasses. Actually, my very first pair of glasses was red. There. Okay. I would like to do some books. You did roasted sweet potatoes. Oh, nice. Nice. Very pointy and tiny skizzers. I believe it. Let's see, what color should the top one be? Baby blue again. Actually, on my card, I stamped on pattern paper and cut out the glasses. Nice. There's so many things you could do. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Nothing too fancy. Okay. Oh, I kind of wanted to do that one too. Well, we shall see. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so I got so this is the 6x8 that came with the bundle, as well as the ephemera. I also did order the 12x12 paper collection for myself, so I could use that. We haven't tried out the pizza oven feature yet. Do that on my next setup. Fun. Okay. Now, my plan, what is everybody else going to do? What are you going to do for your list? Your layout, your page? Are you going to do like a reading list, a TBR, a book tracker, you know, what kind of thing are you thinking? Or are you all just hanging out and watching? I had a couple of ideas. What was I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking of, because I want to write a list, I was thinking of ripping like a corner for here and a corner for here, and then writing my list this way in between. I was thinking of doing some sort of like a title page or something over here. We can use those. There's lots of great tags and things over here. Escaping reality, one chapter at a time. If lost, return me to the library. A book a day keeps reality away. To track, working on a layout for a series. Oh, very good. Oh, I did want to use this TB and wherever R may be. Where did you go, R? I know it's in here because I saw it earlier. Oh no. Oh no, you've got to be joking. Oh, there it is. TBR. Kind of strung around there. My TBR is a lifelong project, but also there's cut apart making a grandson's birthday card. But I love spending time with you. Well, thanks for hanging out, Linda. There's one on here. There's a cut apart here about a TBR. My TBR is never ending. So instead of stamping a title, I was thinking of using this card. This one's a little bit big, but I love that it says just a girl with a TBR and no place to be. I love that. Although, yeah, I mean, you could cut it down, I guess. What else? There was another one, I think, in here somewhere. Oh, another cut apart here. I love these. I need to get, oh, and see, I could also use this and put my TBR 2026 on here as well. So what do you guys think? For my, like, I always kind of do, I think, like a title page on one side. Let's see. Or like a title page on one side and then the list on the other. You know? That one was a long one. That was a fun one. So like kind of like this. So what's everybody reading? I'm reading Quicksilver right now by Callie Hart. What are you reading, Mel? So for my title page, I would love to hear, do you think I should just use a simple card that says my TBR is never ending? Or any of these other ones really? Or should I use the library card and stamp on it my TBR 2026? I like to read with my ears. I love that. I actually was reading with my ears today while I was doing my stupid bookwork. I was listening to the full cast audio of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Anybody have thoughts? Or do I have to fend for myself? I'm going to start The Book That Wouldn't Burn. Perfect. Yes, I have that somewhere too. It's another one to add to my... I made a list of my TBR. I think I put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, at least a dozen, but I know that there are a lot more. But these are just some that I hope to get to this year. Okay, and actually the first one and the second one I'm reading right now. So, I kind of like this one, or like this one's smaller. You're into a murder mystery. Oh, I do know who Robert Galbraith is. I do. Have you seen the series, the TV series? There's lots of great little ephemera in here too that we can use. Yeah, there's lots of really good ones. Okay. I'm going to, okay, that's the one I'm going to put on this side. And then I'm going to put TBR somewhere like this. And then what paper? I have a quote that I want to put at the bottom, that I want to write at the bottom. But if I'm going to use, that, then I need a busier paper to go behind it, I think. I love this bookmarks one. That's too busy. That could be good. That's too wide. So, ooh, that one's pretty. What do you think about the red one? With the card on top of it. Yeah, it's got to be a solid because this one's so busy. Are you talking to me, Melanie? I have to do, I'm purging right now, so I will have less than, like, I have an app on my phone, so I know how many books I have on my shelves, on my TBR. Let's see. Okay. So yes, I have actually counted. Ma'am. Sassy Patty. Okay. So, I'm thinking, where's my little pencil? How's the library coming along? It is perfect. It is, I have all my shelves up and full, obviously. And let's see, where should I start? Maybe here to over here. Something like that. And then, do I want the same or do I want something a little bigger? Something like that maybe. I can always make it smaller, but something like this. So there is the single bed in there, and there is the chaise lounge in there. So yes, there's room for reading. I also, right now, because I'm working on my Lego, I have a table in there with, hypothetically speaking, I'm working on a Lego, so there's also a table and a chair in there for that, but that I'll move out, you know, but yes, you should have seen us trying to move the chaise lounge downstairs. That was fun. That was a good time. TBR, something like that. And then I can put my list kind of down here. So this, what size was this? This was like, it was 6. Was it 6 wide? Yeah. No, it was skinnier. It was like this. So let me cut this down. Is that too? That's too narrow, isn't it? I was originally cutting this for a different book. So this is 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/4 wide. And 6. It's actually, there we go. So that's going to go there. Now I need to cut this library card out. So something like that. The friend scene with Ross on the couch just came out. Oh, pivot, pivot. Shut up, shut up. Ross was pivot and Chandler was shut up. Yeah, it was fun. We had to take the feet off the bottom of the chaise in order to get it through the door. It was a good time. 2 old people trying to get a chaise lounge down the stairs, around the corner, and then into the basement door. Okay, all right. Let's see. I want to put that there, and then I have a quote that I want to write here. So I should probably stamp this first. So let me move this away. Between Al was pivot. I was Chandler. I can tell you that right now. Okay, I need something to stamp on. Do I? Nah. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna use my alphabet. First, now what color should I stamp in? Where's my inkies? So the background is red. And I'm gonna do my TBR. I need something to clean them with. Okay. I'm going to do my TBR 2026. Something like that. I don't think you really had to ask that question, Melanie. Okay. Oh no. I think I'll do my TBR in olive. Where's my, oh, duh. I'm going to do a little Y. I didn't figure that was the situation. You know it. Shut up. Shut up. Y. And then I'll do TBR in all uppercase. T. Yes, you'll have to come over and check it out. You never messaged me about making a date. T. happy. Arr. And then we'll do 2026. I kind of like the look of mixing up the fonts, so I could do 2026 with these. I don't know. I might use these ones just in a different color. How about mostly melon? 20, let's go backwards, as I normally do when I use my noodle. Don't think so hard, just do. I didn't. Not sure if I forgetfulness. You didn't what? Probably both. You didn't what? Oh, yeah, okay. I gotcha. You didn't call me. Gotcha. I hear you. Or you didn't message me. So, 2026. And then I could kind of leave this area if I wanted to accessorize, like I use ephemera or accent or whatever. Okay, so that's what we did. Memory's the first thing to go. We are all having our issues, aren't we? My TBR. Now, why don't I try trimming some of these out? Gotcha. You're imagining it. What are you talking about, Melanie? I have no idea. I'm just going to do these really quickly. I'm going to leave a little bit of a border because of all these cute little circles, these little dots. Oh, Tamara, I loved your card that you made with the new set. Totally adorable. Melanie, how should I color in the lenses of the glasses? Should I use like a really light blue? Should I use like just some streaks of blue or gray? What do you think? I am not going to cut out the centers. I'm not talented enough for that. I would end up ruining them. There's one. Love this. What'd you say? I didn't know. Tuning in tonight meant I had to make decisions. Sorry. I'm just, what do you kind of suggest is what I'm saying. It's going to be for Shaylin's birthday. Oh, with an Indigo gift card. Yay. Do you know, I got some awesome friends and family who gave me Indigo gift cards for my birthday. And I have like $160. And I was holding off, first of all, because, well, I had all these great pre-orders for books that I really want, but I am not willing to pay $30 or $40 for you know, a new hardcover book. So I was waiting until I got my birthday code, discount code. So when you have a Plum membership with Indigo, they email you with a 20% off coupon code. So I was waiting for that. And so when it came, I went to my cart, which was already full. And guess what? All the books that I wanted that had been on sale, like for, you know, 30% off of, you know, bestsellers or, you know, whatever, they weren't on sale anymore. So now I'm I still haven't used them because I haven't decided what I want to do, and I only have a couple more days to decide. So if she doesn't have a Plum Plus membership, get her one. Or even a Plum membership, I think. I don't think it has to be Plus. But if she doesn't have a Plum membership, you can ask. Make sure that her birth date is attached to it, and then they send you an email. They knew, yeah, exactly. They knew it was my birthday, and they were like, forget it, you're not getting that coupon too. Rude. So now I don't know what to do. However, does anybody else order from Book Outlet? Because they send you a birthday code too, or at least they're supposed to. I didn't get sent one, so I emailed them and I said, hey, are we supposed to get a birthday code? And she's like, yep. And I said, well, I didn't get one. So she fixed it on my account and sent me one. So I got, I think it was 15% off Book Outlet. So I have an order in with them right now. But I also, purging my bookshelves, I also have a giant box full and overflowing of books I would like to get rid of one way or another. There's another one. And so I have Plum Plus, but it's my birthday, right? Yeah. Yes. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I think like a regular Plum membership, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that a regular one got you the birthday coupon code too, but you're not paying anything for the regular one, so maybe not. Maybe I am just giving them far too much credit. So what books are on your list for that you're looking forward to that are being released this year? Anyone? Anyone? I just, at the end of last year, read the Rachel Gillig book called The Night and the Moth. And it was so good. And her next one is coming out this year. So I will be looking forward to that. And that was one of the ones that was on sale. Was on sale, but it's not anymore. It's $40 freaking. And I'm like, no, thank you. Sorry, I do have a stuffy nose. That's on your list. It is so good. It's really good. And I also read last year by Elise Kova. It's called Arcane Academy. And her next installment in that series comes out this year. It's called Prince of Swords. And I will be reading that as well. There are one or two. I think it's two new Megan Quinn books coming out this year. So I'm looking forward to those. I love Megan Quinn. She's hilarious. Okay. Which series I said, the Rachel Gillig one, Night and the Moth, and then Elise Kova is called Arcane Academy. The new one's called Prince of Swords. Now I could stamp This Book Belongs To, or From the Library Of. This Book Belongs To, maybe in the middle of that one. And then I want to write a quote here. So let's do that. Where's this is my new favorite pen. But how do I write it and write it nicely? Because I don't love my writing and I can't write in a straight line. So can you see my head? I hope you can't. One of my favorite quotes: if a book is well written, I always find it too short. Now, what do I need on here? Do I need to do a mat on this? I'm going to doodle. I want to stamp This Book Belongs To on here. Where's my... Did I bring my stamping platform? No, I did not. And I'm afraid I will mess it up. I'm going to use... No, I don't need my stamp platform, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to use my VersaFine ink on top of it so that I don't mess it up. If you know what I mean. Clean it off because it hasn't been used before. Okay, and I'm going to pray that I don't mess it up. That'll do. I am going to put it to the side so that it will dry a little bit because VersaFine is a very wet ink. Oh, and I just felt like dumping it upside down. Okay, so there's that one. Doesn't need a mat, but if you used one that matches the green ink, it would, wouldn't it? You are correct, Deb. Did I see? I don't think I even saw you come in. There. Do I have a green? Let me see. Let me see. I know I have a green. Does it match? Yes, it does. That's too, is that too bright? I think it is. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. let's see. That's too bright, isn't it? Yes. I need something a little darker. Or not so vibrant. I think maybe this one. Thank you, Lori. I think maybe this one. And I just spit on my paper. Like that? Yeah, that looks good. Thank you, Deb. Okay, so something like this. And then I'm going to write my name on that. And I could do that. There's so much ephemera too, so maybe I'll do something like that. I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Whew. Okay. What else do we have? I mean, I can do this afterwards, but there's so many cute little... It's not hoarding if it's books. True. This is a little coffee mug, but it's mostly cut off, so I don't know that I love that. Lost in the pages. Sorry, I'm booked. I don't like that. I think there's a sticker page here somewhere. There's all these as well. Oh, man. I could put this sticker across the bottom here, and then that will tie in with these. I might do that. Let's see. Okay, let me glue these in before I do anything else. Tape and glue. My daughter says my Kraftin Kimmie package arrived and it's waiting on my desk. Yay! That's excellent. But how long is it going to be before you get to open it yourself, Deb? Take my slippers off. I'm getting hot. It was cold when I came down here. Believe it or not. Clue. When we get home in May. Oh no. I mean, yay, but... Okay. Let's see. This way. Is that a good spot? I think. Sure. Let's go with that. And the same for the bottom. Okay. else have we got going on? The design team members are busy working on their projects, 13 different classes for the retreat. So we're working on that. I'm working on some new stamp sets. I've got a really fun one that I just finished designing, and I will be sending it out to be manufactured shortly, as well as some really adorable ones for the spring and summer. Let me just say. Okay, now I think T, B, and R like that, and I might draw like a squiggly between them, something like that. Okay, let's do this next. So has anybody read anything really good this year so far? I mean, we're only 2 months in. Almost in. Oh my gosh, Friday night is our March calendar hangout. If anybody wants to hang out with me on Friday night at 7 o'clock. I will be able to do coffee chat on Friday morning. I've had to skip a couple so far this year for different reasons. Making a mess. And throwing garbage on the floor by mistake. I love these papers. There is a line of paper and stuff that I'm waiting for, that I'm loving, that I'm hoping to get for our next journal club, to go with the stamps that I was mentioning. So I've got my eye. I have to keep my eye on my distributor website every day to see when it comes in, because as with everything, oh, here's the expected date, and then, you know, they bump it by a couple of days, and then they bump it to the next week, and then they bump it again and again. You wish you were home right now, Ellie? Are you not at home? That's okay. So I'm trying to keep my eye peeled for that stuff. But then this week I'm busy working on bookwork to get the sales tax in, and then start working on income tax and all that nonsense. I'm obsessed with, I know, right? Oh, and the paper in the retreat, I know. It's beautiful. Obsessed. Okay. Oh, that looks like I got black ink on it somehow. So that's nice. Excellent. Not sure how. Oh well. I'm okay with that. Okay. You meant to message me about... That's right! Somebody else messaged me the next day after you said that, and that's why it slipped my mind. But I can absolutely get it together for you if you want, Lori. Just let me know. Let's see. Versifying leaves inky oopsies. Yes, exactly. It does, Tamara. If you're not really, really careful. Okay, there's one. I might have it on my hand somewhere. That's the scary thing. Yeah, no problem. For sure, Lori. Okay, no problem, Ellie. Hope you're having a good night. The retreat bundle is so awesome. Yes. Yay. Okay, so those are on there. I think I'm going to try to do some sort of a little, like, make it look like it goes in here, you know, and then comes out here, and then goes down here, and in here, and then out here, and then in here, and out here, and then like that. Does that look stupid? Oh well, too bad. The retreat bundle is so awesome. We got it today. Yay! So cute. Okay, I do want to stamp. Oh, no, I want to write my name on that. And then I do like these glasses. But I kind of feel like I should use like a gray to kind of give them a little definition. Let me see if I can find a gray marker. Hang on. Let's see. Is there a neutral? I actually have neutral Copics over here. 3 or 4. Let's see. Let us see. Thanks, Mel. So let's try it on this one first, just to see if that's too dark. I don't know. And then do I have a 2? Do I have a N2? Yes, I do. Is that 3? That's 3. So let's try 1. Okay, does that look stupid, or do I need to do something else? I'm going to try the 1. What do you think? Does the one on the right look okay? Zoom in. Can you see that? Does that look okay? Or do I need, do I have NO? I don't know. I don't know if it actually, there's one of them that's dried up. No, it's not that one. Oh, yes it is. I lied. It is that one. Do I have a T? There's a T. Oh, that looks good to you. Okay. Okay, how do you think? Does that look okay? Okay, looks like I can see right through it. You're so funny, Tamara. Okay, which one looks better? Can you see? Which one do you like better? Anyone? Anyone? Thoughts? Opinions? Okay. Let's see. I was kind of thinking this one. I can't choose. I like them both. Okay, fine. And then I want to put... Do I put my full name? Do I put Kim Reed or do I put Kimmie or what do I put? I'm going to put Kimmie. I just answered my own question. And that looks terrible. See, this is why I hate my own writing. So, let's see. What else? Top, gray one. But I like the red lens. I know, me too. Well, I'm not messing with it now. Okay. No, this might go. I don't even know if I'm going to use that. What else have I got? Let's It's not hoarding if it's books. Since I have a lot of words here, I was thinking of something that like is just like, you know, no words. Duh. How about some flowers right here? Okay, I'm going to put this down. Okay, this is already down. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out because otherwise I'll forget. Yep, that's good. Yeah, the color palette on this and the color palette on the Retreat are like my faves. I love that this isn't all like, you know, sepia tones and browns and like light and dark browns and, you know, really library / bookish. I love that there is blue in it and yellow and pinks and greens. Yes, I was thinking that too. Thanks, Deb. Yeah. That. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, and then I was thinking like this one's kind of like a corner, but a coffee mug is another good one, and it's blue. This is a candle that says smells like old books, and I have to tell you, I have a candle that Carrie got me from Bath and Body Works that is, but what is it called? Book something, but it smells like books. It literally does. I'm thinking this flower or this coffee mug. My first job was filing books back then. Oh, you were a page? Very cool. Or I could put, no, I'm not going to do that. We've already done that. Okay, let's, let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I like that. Like that. I could put a little heart on this. I do like the glasses there. It was boring as heck, but I was only 14. Yeah. Okay, let's put this down. Oh, or do I want to do like this? Do I want to layer stuff? Does that look ridiculous? Yeah, maybe it does. Or maybe like that? No. No. Let's put this down. I used to work at the public library as well. First I was like frontline customer service, and then when one of the ladies in the adult services department retired, I got her job because I had a BA in English. So that thankfully that got me in there, and we had lots of, I'm still friends with one of the pages that I worked with back then. And she was a hoot. We had lots of fun. Like that. And see, there's a little coffee cup here, but I don't like that. I don't like that. I have a little pink heart or a green heart. Oh, let's do the green. And I had to quit the library when I started Kraftin Kimmie because it was just too ridiculously busy doing both. So we had to make the decision. My trouble when volunteering at the library was finding too many books. Oh, I feel ya. It was, I went home with so many books oh, and one of the bonuses of, working at the library was that you could, because they take requests, like for, if you're looking for, you're like, oh, you should really get this author or this book that's coming out, or and make recommendations. And a lot of times they would order them in, and then you would be like first in line to get it, which was really a nice bonus. Also, there were interlibrary loans. So if your library didn't have it, but another library did, you could borrow it from them. That just meant less work, not a bad strategy. Yeah, exactly. I could put that there. I could Lost in the Pages, or no, that's too busy. What else we got? In my reading era. Something like that. Is that too busy? Tell me if that's too busy. I haven't even gotten to my list yet, people. Okay. Now, what I was thinking that I could do was stamp a little... Okay, did I lose my stamp set? No. I was thinking that I could either use a little heart or the little bookmark and kind of use it as my... They really are, Deb. They're one of the best things in every community, and they need a lot more support than they get. Thanks, Lori. I was thinking of stamping beside each book a little icon that I can go in and check off when I've read it. I don't know. I really like the bookmark, but that's going to be kind of hard to check off unless I color it. Like if I use the heart, then oh wait, duh. Where's my other stamp set? Where are you? It's under here somewhere. Here. I could use one of the stars. So these are like, you can, and I have so many ideas for this stamp set. You can, you could, if you wanted, maybe I'll do this instead. Okay, so maybe I will write the name of the book and then put a star, like 5 stars or 5 hearts underneath it. And then I can color them in after I read them. What do you think of that idea? See, that a good idea? So I could put stars on one side, excuse me, and hearts on the other, and then I could color them in for whatever I rate them after I've read them. That is so fun, but I need to clean them because they haven't been used before. See, I love it when you just come up with a fun plan. Okay. Now. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to put this down because I like it. And at least one other person said they liked it. So that's what we're going to do. Tape. I should get rid of these, but I'm going to stamp the stars in yellow and the yummy yellow, and then the hearts I'll stamp in mostly melon, and then after I've read them I will color them in with a Copic marker, because of course all of our inks are Copic marker friendly. They're also pencil friendly and watercolor friendly, so take your pick. You can color them in with your pencils if you want. I am using my glimmer binder. Wait a minute, I lost my scissors. How did I lose my scissors? They gotta be here somewhere. Oh well, I'll use a different pair. I'm using my glimmer binder to make a mini page of books I've read. I also need more time to read so I can make bigger lists. I hear ya. The problem is that a lot of the books that are on my list that I want to read this year are massive books. Like they're like 600 to 800 pages, which is a lot. So that's why I like to keep an audiobook on the go as well. And also like a kind of like what I call a palette cleanser. So if I've just been reading a book that's really heavy and has a lot of information and world building, I will read like a 300-page romance in between so that it kind of, I don't get burnt out. This is a beautiful spread, but my friend, are you really going to fit in it? No, that wasn't the goal. I just want to put some on there. Like I'm doing this for the class, not really for myself, because my book journal is a little bigger, a little more in depth. But I thought for people that, don't have a whole reading journal, we could do like a list, because that's what we do around here. We do lists and journaling and stuff. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I ended up being on the phone with a girlfriend I haven't. Oh, that's so nice, Ramona. I mean, I'm sorry you missed it, but you will have fun doing it tomorrow. Here we go. Okay. Now, I may have to practically stick my head over this so that I can write properly. Okay, And I'm going to use this stamp, right? Okay, so the first, I was thinking you were going to have to write teeny, teeny, tiny. And I don't know if I almost think I should have a ruler because I'm going to be crooked. I know it. Maybe I could, let's see, do I have a card I could kind of use as a guide? Okay. So, is that straight? The first one, and I already finished it, but it was on my list for this year, is Project Hail Mary. The movie is coming out in March, I believe. It's by Andy Weir. Okay. Oh, that's pretty straight. Very good. Just got home from Margie's today. Oh, I've been watching no worries. You were at Margie's. I'm so jealous. Okay. I hope this stamps well. Okay. Because I haven't used it before, so I'm hoping. And I'm going to put a star rating underneath it. I almost think I need to stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Should I put it in the middle or to the left or the right? I don't know. Let's put it in the middle. There we go. Okay, it's not exactly straight, but it'll do. Okay. So that is the first one, Project Hail Mary, and I have read it, and I can tell you right now, it's 5 stars. I listened to it on audio, and it was fantastic. So it's the movie that's coming out with Ryan Gosling. And I've had the book for years, and I've been meaning to read it, and I finally read it. Okay, so the next one is going to be the book that I am currently reading. It is a mammoth book. It is called Quicksilver. Is anybody on their phone right now can look up the name of the author? I'm pretty sure it's Callie Hart, Callie Hart. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I could. I just don't want to Google. And it's called Silver. Yes, it is Callie Hart. Perfect. Okay. Yay. And it's Callie Hart. And it's like a romantasy. So I'm going to do the hearts in this mostly Melon. Yeah, thanks, Mel. I did it one-handed. Okay, and I'm going to put it there. I don't know if that's straight. Thank you. Thank you, Melanie. Project Hail Mary was one of few audiobooks I had. Wasn't it good? I think that is the way to go, at least for me, because reading it would have been like, there's far too much science going on there that I would have given up had I been reading it because it was so boring. But listening to the guy read it was really good. Okay, I am taking up far too much room. I'm not going to get very many on here. So, my next one is called, okay, let's see. Let's narrow it down. I want to read The Strength of the Few. By James Islington. And it is high fantasy. I'm back, lost internet, so maybe gone again. Oh no! I'm going to do stars again. Under the Strength of the Few. There we go. I want to read, let's see, that I would have had on my list for a long time, Metal Slinger. Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. I really want to read that. It's been on Book Talk for ages. And it finally got traditionally published. And it's romantasy, I'm going to say, as well. So I'm going to do... and this is allowing me to do the hearts out here. Yay. Okay. I want to read Alchemized. By Senlin Yu, which is, what do you call it? Post-apocalyptic, kind of. Yay. I want to read, oh God, there's so many. I want to read Gold and Goldfinch by Raven Kennedy. I need to finish the series. Can I fit those hearts in there? I don't think I can. Nuts. I'm gonna give it a go. Back to Indigo. I love getting free shipping, but their carrier is sucky. Yes. Well, I love Indigo, but when you place a pre-order and, you know, you place it months in advance and then you don't get it on release day, it's really annoying. That's my beef. My book should have been here Friday, but there's been no update since the 16th. Yeah, you know what? Go online and you can talk to someone, like text back and forth with someone, and sometimes they'll give you a discount or a coupon code or something like that for the inconvenience, or you'll get some jackass, who says, you know, you can just go in and buy it at the store. And I'm like, yeah, but I got it on a discount when I pre-ordered it, so I'm not going to go pay full price for it now. Well, that's all I can tell you. Hey, jerk. You're obviously not a book lover, so get lost. Oh, yeah, exactly. So you don't want to go into the store and buy it. It's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, I want to read Empire of the Damned. It's actually Empire of the Damned and Empire of the Dawn. I need to read both of them. But they're both like a good over 700 pages. One of my favorite authors, J. Kristoff. It is a very high fantasy vampire story, and it's incredible. You have to check out B.A. Paris, Behind Closed Doors. It blew my mind. Really? I will have to go look that up. I need to write that down. Where am I going to write that down? Behind Closed Doors. B.A. Paris. Got it. Thanks, Ramona. Empire of the Damned, J. Kristoff. Okay, I need my stars. I do too, Lori. I actually didn't get into any sort of paranormal until I started working at the library. And I can tell you, the first author that oh, that was upside down. Stupid. Oh, well. They're still stars. They're just upside down. I'm okay with that. The first author that I fell in love with, Canadian author Kelly Armstrong. Her Women of the Otherworld series, Bitten, is the first one. Loved it. Okay, what's next? I need to read Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer. I got it at the end of last year, and I need to read it. But I don't know if I can get this all in. Yes, I can. Gloves Off. Stephanie Archer, another amazing Canadian author. Romance. Her romance stories are fantastic. Yeah, on this TBR page, silly. Duh. Yes, it's highly anticipated, and that's what they do. Chapters advertises. They have a section on their website called Most Anticipated, and if you look at them, they have all the new stuff that's coming out, and you could get bonus points for pre-ordering them, or they'll be on discount or whatever. Then you order them, and then they don't come. Could you repeat that book and by whom? Which one? Which one? The one that Ramona said, it's called Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. Empire of the, what was the first book? There's 3 of them. It's Jay Kristoff is the author. I don't know if you're talking about this one. Empire of the Vampire is the first one. Then Empire of the Damned, and then Empire of the Dawn just came out. So those are really good ones. Oh, the series that I'm talking about is Kelly Armstrong. She's a Canadian author. She's actually from around here. They just moved out to Alaska, I believe. But she is an amazing author. Kelly, K-E-L-L-E-Y. There's a long wait for the book at the library. The one that you're talking about, Ramona? Okay. I will look for it, but I will also look for it on like the description and stuff. Yeah, Kelly Armstrong, yes. K-E-L-L-E-Y. I will also tell you, for those of you that are readers, my favorite website is fantasticfiction.com. And you can look up any author and it will pull you, they each have a page, and it shows all the books that they've written, in what order, what ones go in what series. It's awesome. I've used that since I worked at the library. Fantasticfiction.com. Okay, so I did Stephanie Archer. What next? Al's down here looking through the freezer. I was on a cruise and didn't even want to talk to anybody until I finished the book. That's nice. That's a ringing endorsement. I do remember Melanie when they made it, and it was terrible. I didn't like it, and it only lasted 1 season. Okay, what else do I need to read? I want to read, Bookshops and Bone Dust. I want to read that because I've read the first one, Legends and Lattes. So this is Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Beldry. And that's going to be stars. Let's see if I can put them the right way up this time. Yep, no problem. Bookseriesinорder.com. Never heard of it, Marky. Let's see if I can fit one more. Can I fit a heart? Yes, I can. Okay, let me actually put the hearts in first, and then I can write around it. Yay. Okay, let's do One Golden Summer. By Carly Fortune, another amazing Canadian author. Okay, look at that. Oh, that's wrong. Wait a minute. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alrighty. Now, what else can I put on here? Do I have anything else? What have I got that I can dress this up in? I think that's pretty much all I can do besides the doodling. Really? Oh, this one, I could probably put in here. Oh, there's some little, I forgot there's some little word stickers at the bottom. Reading is my therapy. Just one more chapter. Life is a fairy tale. I refuse to use anything that spells favorite without a U. Face in a book, head in the clouds. I followed my heart right to the bookstore. Bookmarks are for quitters. Hey, no problem, Michelle. Let's see. There should be something here. Maybe the candle. Let's see what the candle looks like. Like right here. Smells like old books. Or, because that's pink again, maybe the coffee mug. Maybe the coffee mug or the, no, the typewriter is too big. Or, hang on. I don't know. Do I want to use this one? Do I want to save it? I'm the worst. It won't come out. I'm not going to fight with it. How about this one? Says it's a tote and it says find me at the library, but that's too close to this. That's the same color as this. I don't want to put that next to them. Let's do, okay, how about this? This is a Kindle. Yes, I like that. Do I? Yes, I do. I'm going to put the Kindle right there. And then I'm going to doodle. Doodle, doodle, do. Okay. Where's my marker? Here we go. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. I'm going to use the 5. Let's doodle. Tonight, Elle has made banana bread and peanut butter cookies from scratch. He made supper for me. He made, I mean, I don't usually mess with the, what do you call that thing? The thing with the drawers. I don't even know. To cook stuff in. I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. So what do you think about this? Is this too boring? Does it need something else? Should I doodle around the library card? It's kind of slippery paper, so it might just smear. So I don't know. But what do you think? What are your thoughts? Does it need anything else? I'm going to put this here and this and these, and maybe try to zoom in for Emily to do a video. Oh, it said I'm offline. Why am I offline? Oh, that's twice today. Okay. Can you guys still see me? I'm looking at my phone and I can see things moving on my phone, but that's twice today that my laptop has lost internet and won't come back. That's really annoying. So, can you guys still see me? You can still see me and you can still hear me, obviously. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit and maybe move this out of the way. How does that look for an end video or an end whatever? Okay, cool. Glad you can see me and hear me. Okay, I think that's it. Do I need anything else? Does it look okay? Can you see the whole notebook in the frame? I want to end it nicely so Emily can make me a video or a reel or whatever. Good. I'm glad. I always panic. I hate that. My laptop has done that twice today. That's so annoying. Nope, not connected. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you so much for joining me. I love the way this turned out. I'm happy with it. And I can't wait to see yours. I hope everybody else has a chance to do something bookish with their new Bookish stamp set and papers and ephemera. And I can't wait to see. So I'll see you again soon. Friday night. Friday morning is coffee chat. Friday night is calendar night. So I will see you again soon. Love you. Bye.